Dun 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 dun. I don't have any
Okay,
music.
I have a song for
you have a
these
song.
two
Okay,
joining
go
us.
ahead.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Oh wait, I gotta get to the. It's California girls.
That's a good one. Yeah. Hey.
Exactly.
Us California girls.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, all our beautiful little friends. Welcome to Women's Rodeo Wednesday on April the 30th. We are 10 days away from our Women's Rodeo World Championship, and we are joined by the lovely, amazing, beautiful, also Cal Poly alum, Miss Bailey Nardane,
Yes.
the NBHA, the fearless leader of NBHA, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. I am a little double booked this morning, so I just wanted to jump on and tell everybody good morning, and we'll have a little banter, but I'm going to bail here in a little bit, and Sammy Joe's going to run the rest of the show, but Bailey, good morning. Welcome to Women's Wednesday.
Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
I am coming to you from Decatur, where it is storming terribly. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little glitchy or disappear.
Be careful. There's been a lot of Texas storms and tornadoes and stuff. We don't love that for you.
No,
it's not fun.
no, this California girl is definitely not used to this, but
I say it all the time. I will take our earthquakes over tornadoes any day.
Yeah. The earth never opened up and swallowed me whole in California. That's for sure. So
no, it did not.
Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies, for having me. I'm very excited about this new partnership and what we have to
Well,
show
Lindsay,
everybody.
know that you have to run.
Yes.
Thank you for being on with us this morning. And
Did we lose Sammy?
Oh, nope, she's there.
Oh, she's there. Okay.
So we're gonna jump right into it. But Linz, any final words?
Ladies, there's so much that Sammy Joe's going to go over today. If you have questions, hit us up, and have a beautiful Wednesday. Enjoy the beautiful weather that we're having everywhere else except in Texas. Sorry, Bailey, but I'm going to bounce. See you,
Have
girls.
a great day, Lindsay. Good to see you.
So, Bailey, drum roll. But if y'all didn't see it yesterday, we had some very exciting announcements about Women's Rodeo Championships and NBHA partnering up for our W26 season and offering side pots. So just if those that missed it, kind of give everybody an overview of what we're doing this year.
Yes, so we're so excited to bring this opportunity to our members. We've done wonderful partnerships with Women's Rodeo before, but I think this one's probably our most exciting one, if you would agree, Sammy Joe.
Totally.
So we have 5 opportunities across the next year to do these side pots, 4 of them in NBHA and 1 of them in West Coast Barrel Racing. And the first one comes as soon as the end of May in Vegas. So these side pots are going to be awesome. They're $100 side pot and with opportunities for obviously a payout at 90% payback, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yes.
But then opportunities to advance in through the qualification system. And I can let you expand on that a little bit, but we have these opportunities sprinkled throughout super shows and our world shows in various locations from Vegas all the way to Georgia. So, and then the one for West Coast is in California. So we are coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
And
so it'll be great.
Yeah, women's, this is our first year we've offered the limited classification, which I feel like historically we've gone to NBHAs and those girls are like, man, I'm a D barrel racer. I don't know if women's and being a pro or challenger really fits me, but I guess I would love to hear your perspective on NBHA members and why the limited really fits them and just why this side pot opportunity now really does apply to your members.
Absolutely. I mean, as we know, the sport of rodeo and barrel racing itself have expanded tremendously, probably in the last, I'd say 5 to 7 years, right? There's been this boom. And now there's a place for everybody. I mean, there was before, but now it's just amazing. So NBHA for the last 32 years has focused on grassroots. We're really focused on the district barrel racing, being able to compete at your local level, and just be able to have a ease of entry into barrel racing, right? So, you know, it's made for the person that's buying their first horse and can compete, all the way up to our pros. But this opportunity really ties together our grassroots association and then the elite competition that women's rodeo has. It brings a ability for someone to cross into that huge stage that you have provided with your organization, and just allow these ladies who have maybe stayed at a local level their entire life a chance to just step out and do something amazing. And I have full faith that there are so many amazing competitors, riders, horses in NBHA that, you know, one of them could really progress pretty far and do some great things. And I'm really excited to cheer them on.
Yeah. Well, and this is the first year that we're taking 3 pros, 3 challengers, and 1 limited onto AT&T Stadium for our championship round. And it's really anybody's game when we get there. Clean slate, fastest time wins. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but the 7th place check is $1,500. And like you said, the chance to, somebody may have an amazing horse out there that's going to these D barrel races, that's a mom, a career woman, whatever it is. And I just can't wait to see who that limited barrel racer will be going on to AT&T this year and how they do. So, but if you missed the announcement yesterday, I'm going to reshare. Go to womensrodeochampionships.com, and on the news tab, our very first story is our release talking about our NBHA partnership. As Bailey mentioned, the events that these side pots are offered at are listed here. And what's really exciting is, if you're not a women's ID card holder, that cost of buying your ID card is $150. And then, like Bailey mentioned, that $100 side pot entry, we're going to pay 90% of that back. So you get a classification as a pro, challenger, or limited barrel racer, and then you get a chance to earn your money back, as well as earning a qualification to our finals in 2026. So tons of opportunities. Thank you, Bailey and NBHA, for doing this with us this year.
And might I add, it's exciting. We've been able to streamline this too. So the competitors are able to enter on Saddlebook for our events like they typically do and enter the side pot. And we're making it easier on them in this instance where they're not having to flow across to multiple systems. The card purchase can actually happen in the system. And fear not, if you're already a card member, there's an option in there to deduct the card price so that you're not paying that a second time. So if you're one of those that's going to come to multiple of these side pots, your entry fee would be $100 straight across after that card's been purchased. So we're really excited to work. Sammy Jo has been wonderful in this process, making it easy for our members. And we're just really excited to see what comes of it.
Yes. So if you're an NBHA member, or you've been thinking about becoming an NBHA member, now is the time. Go win a ton of money at those events, become an ID card holder, and also compete with Women's Rodeo Championships. So,
Yay.
yeah. Well, Bailey, your internet held strong. Any final words before we say goodbye?
No, I'm just excited. Anytime organizations can work together to better the sport, it's an exciting time. And I just thank you and your crew for bringing about the opportunity. And I just wish the NBHA members the best of luck.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Bailey. Y'all, if you have questions about these NBHA side pots, please reach out to our team, support@wrwc.rodeo. And it won't be long. It's already almost May 1st. So make sure you get entered, add those side pots, and Yeah, Bailey, thank you again for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Sammy Joe.
Okay, have a good day. Stay warm and dry.
Will do. Will do. Bye-bye, everybody.
All right. Well, that is the news on barrel racing and our NBHA partnership. We're again just so excited for you NBHA members and that chance to qualify and compete and also earn some more money. So now we're going to talk about the last chance qualifier that happened this last weekend at the Cowgirl Gathering. I'd like to congratulate the ladies that went on from the Cowgirl Gathering barrel race and are now our last chance qualifier winners. So London Gorham, our pro, Casey Knight and Emma Ivy, our challengers. And then we have 12 limited girls that bought their cards, nominated the Cowgirl Gathering, and are going on to our 2025 Women's Rodeo World Championship. So congratulations to those of you that gave yourself that opportunity to compete with us in May. And then we also had our W26 QS. London and Fallon won the pro and challenger spots to advance to next year's finals. And we had, so this is new, in the limited, we're now taking the top 2 from each D. So we ended up taking 9 girls in the limited barrel race to next year's finals. So congratulations to all of you. If you are planning, if you're a team roper or a barrel racer, and you would like to be a part of the Cowgirl Gathering, be sure I'm just going to walk through the explanation of how to make yourself eligible to nominate for our QS and to also be eligible for the last chance qualifier. So if you haven't seen the updated flyers, the team roping for the Cowgirl Gathering is Saturday, May 10th at 9 a.m. Entries are walk-up only for the team roping. So this will be at the Carrie Kelly Arena in Weatherford, Texas. Those on-site entries, as you see here, are from 7:30 to 8:30 in the morning, cash or card. And in order to be eligible, let me go back to this sheet here. So step 1 is you buy your W26 card. If you haven't done that yet, go into Next Gen, purchase your W26 card. Then you're going to go into the VRQ and nominate the Cowgirl Gathering. So for the team roping, it's just an open. Everybody needs to nominate the open. And for the nomination, QS is now, we're going to award double points to the top 20 overall in every paid round. So a lot of points that will be awarded at the Cowgirl Gathering. And then if you're not already qualified to this year's WRWC, we're going to take up to 8 pros and 8 challengers in the team roping. And then lastly, we also take for qualifier series, the highest placing nominated pro header and healer and highest nominated challenger header and healer. Going back to the last chance, you'll see this note here. I'm going to zoom in so y'all can see it. But we will pair for the last chance qualifier the highest placing pro header and highest placing pro healer. That is how you pair to advance on to the finals. So same thing with the challengers. If there's an uneven, like if we have 12 headers nominate and we're only taking, that means we take 2 teams, but we had 9 healers nominate, we'll match the highest amount. So we'll take 2 teams on to the last chance qualifier. So the more of you that nominate, the more positions we'll take on to the last chance qualifier. So that is the team roping. These are posted on our Facebook page. Be sure to check them out. The breakaway, let's go back over here, is then on Sunday, May 11th at 9 a.m. Again, all at Carrie Kelly's Arena in Weatherford. Stalls are available at Will Rogers. You guys can get a discounted rate for the whole, if you stay through Cowgirl Gathering and Women's. And I believe you can now just walk up and enter. Pre-entries are closed in Next Gen, but you can do just on-site entries from 7:30 to 8:30 that morning. And this is the breakaway. We'll have an open roping and a challenger roping. So I'm going to go back here. again, Breakaway Ropers, step 1, purchase your W26 card. Step 2, you're going to nominate. If you're a pro and you want to be eligible for the last chance qualifier, you need to nominate the open. If you're a challenger or limited athlete, you're going to want to enter the challenger and nominate the challenger. If you can, for those of you that are challenger and limited ropers, you can enter the open and nominate the open for points. But in order to be eligible for the last chance qualifier, you need to be in the challenger roping and you need to nominate it. So again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our team. Again, we are awarding double points to the top 20 overall in every paid round. And we are also awarding those qualifier series spots. So a lot of positions going to be awarded at the Cowgirl Gathering, a lot of points. All you have to do is purchase your card and nominate. So those are the details around the last chance qualifier. Those of you that are watching live, say hi in the comments. I'm missing my partner in crime, Lindsay, but I appreciate all of you being on live today and watching. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit and talk about the 2025 WRWC. If you are qualified to this year's event, I do have a couple reminders. Number one, our team is going to be sending out the Texas Rattler Bonus sign up. So if you are a Texas resident and you want to be eligible for the Texas Rattler Bonus, we've done it the past 2 years. Laura Moat won the first year. Mackenzie Mays won the year before. And in order, again, to win that bonus, you have to be a Texas resident. It's where you're living as of today. And then you wear the patch. So when you check in, the Texas Rattler team will give you the patch. You have to wear the patch during competition. And every round through the semifinals, we award points. And whoever has the most amount of points wins that Texas Rattler bonus. So like I said, our team is going to send out the form. You do have to sign up and say that you want to be a part of the bonus. So make sure you guys get that done here within the week. In the athlete packet, there is a link. So I'm just going to share this really quick. If y'all haven't seen the athlete packet link, make sure to check your emails, check your text messages. But in here, you'll see the athlete bio form. Everybody competing in this year's finals needs to fill out this form. The event schedules here, if you click the draw, this is not competition order. This is just a confirmation of who's competing in what section and just a confirmation that you are entered and qualified. So the official draws will be sent out because of the last chance qualifier. The team roping and breakaway draw will not be final until that morning of, and the barrels, we're going to try to get that out here next week. So everybody stay tuned for that. But yes, the gala, if you have not RSVP'd to the gala, make sure you click under this Tito's Gala and go to the RSVP form. We want to, and everybody, all girls competing at the finals are invited to the gala. And bring your family, bring your friends. It's at Tannehill's Tavern on Sunday, May 11th. Doors will open at 6. We plan to start the ceremony at 7:30. We do ask that you are there no later than 7 o'clock so we can get you in your chair, get you your back number, get everybody staged. We'll have a little check-in and welcome bags. We're going to have the red carpet to take your photos. So make sure you get there in plenty of time so we can get you through the door and get you ready. But please RSVP so that we can have a good head count for that night. And again, if you haven't reviewed the ground rules, if you haven't checked out this packet, everyone has to get their headshots taken. There is ticket information for Saturday the 17th if you want to pre-buy your tickets. So this is a great resource for those of you coming to our finals. Be sure to check that out. And again, please reach out to our team if y'all have questions. And Kelly, Tamara, Brittany, Danielle, Cindy, appreciate y'all saying hi in the comments. Danielle asked, how many limited breakaway ropers will advance for the last chance qualifier? Danielle, let me go back to that graphic. So the breakaway format is 2 rounds and a short round. For the limited competitors, as long as you have purchased your ID card and you have nominated, as long as you catch one time, it doesn't matter if it's in the first round or the second round, as long as you catch, we are going to take up to 60 limited breakaway ropers from the Cowgirl gathering. So you do have to catch at least once, and we will advance you on. In the pros and challengers, remember there is a scale. So on how many positions we bring in from the last chance qualifier. So 1 through 10 is 1 spot, 11 through 20 is 2, and so on, and we'll take up to 8. So tell your friends, everybody going to the Cowgirl gathering, the more nominations we get, the more spots we'll bring in from the finals. But limited breakaway ropers, please, please make sure that you nominate and catch one head in order to be eligible to go on to our finals. And the girls, Lindsay asked, who do the girls email if they have bought their card but can't nominate yet? Great question. Our next gen team can reach out. If you have immediate issues, please call the next gen number and I will look that up. But yes, next gen's team is always available. I will be on site at the Cowgirl gathering barrels and team roping, and our team will help you on site get that done. But yes, please reach out to the next gen team or our support email if you're having any issues getting nominated. And the last reminder for this year's event, we do have buckle ceremonies each day at Tannehill's Tavern, Monday at 6, Tuesday at 6, and then Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And on Wednesday, we'll transition into our finalist award ceremony. That will be for the 26 ladies competing at AT&T Stadium on Saturday. We'll have some more awards. We'll do pictures. So please tell your friends and family, come to the buckle ceremonies. These are presented by Montana Silversmith. Thank you, Montana. The buckles are beautiful. And if you are a limited athlete, you will receive all of your awards in arena after your competition has ended. The buckle ceremonies are for our pro, challenger, and goat tying competitions. So all limited athletes, please plan to stay around until the end. We'll have buckles, checks, all kinds of stuff for our round winners and overall winners and world champions. So those are our 2025 reminders. I do want to make sure everybody set your alarms 5 o'clock. If you're a women's ID card holder, we do have our Western Sports Foundation webinars. Tonight is financial planning and wellness with Justin Bates. We sent that reminder out to register yesterday. If you didn't see that link to register, again, please reach out to our team. We will send that directly to you to get registered. But that's at 5 o'clock Central Time tonight. And then next Wednesday, we have our final Western Sports Foundation webinar. It is mental performance with Katie Hollingsworth. So again, these are brand new opportunities that Western Sports Foundation is offering to all of our ID card holders. Jenna Moore was last week. She went over personal branding and social media. I was taking notes. It was really interesting and she had some great advice. So this is not just for our 2025 qualifiers. This is for all of our WRC ID card holders. So again, if you missed that registration link, please reach out and we'll be sure to send that over. I do want to remind our college athletes watching that it is still, the college nominations are open for our W26 segment. Those goat tying is eligible, breakaway barrels, even team ropers. You guys can nominate these college rodeos. Do not forget to do that. And it's hard to believe we're already almost in May. Our everybody's starting to qualify to the CNFR, And this is the first year that they're doing a top hand bonus. First place that earns the most points that's nominated the CNFR will get $5,000. And then it's, I believe, $3,000 and $1,500. And then we have VRQ bucks to go all the way down to 10th place. So if you are qualifying to the CNFR, be sure to nominate. You can nominate women's and be eligible for that top hand bonus. So other than that, those are our notes for this week. Again, Lindsay, I'm glad that you're commenting and saying hi. Missed you as part of this, but appreciate everybody joining, watching live. We are 10 days away, y'all, from Cowgirl Gathering kicking off, Women's Rodeo World Championship beginning. This is going to be our biggest year with the limited and goat tying added. And yeah, Lindsay, that CNFR top hand bonus goat tires. Remember, we did this for you. You're eligible this year. So show up, nominate, be eligible for that bonus. But yeah, at the women's, we're awarding over $802,000 this year. Cowgirl Gathering, we're so proud of that partnership with APHA and giving you all the opportunity to advance as a last chance qualifier. So mark your calendars. It's not too late to qualify. If you didn't give yourself the chance to come to this year's event, it's no problem. Purchase your W26 card, start nominating, and give yourself the chance to qualify to next year's Women's Rodeo World Championship. So if no other questions, I hope you all have a great Women's Rodeo Wednesday. We are so excited to see you. Lindsay's going to be in Corpus next week already, but we'll probably come back with a few final reminders. And we are excited to see you all in 10 days. So have a great Wednesday, ladies, and we will see you all next time.